Oh. Look at that. It's a dick.
Wow.
Yeah. Ooh, I got an idea. Yeah! Now it's a dick going into a vagina.
Oh, I thought you were going to say... You can go... so it looks like it's sperming.
Bop, 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 bop.
I'm so proud of that.
It's a little tiny dude.
Oh, God.
Alright.
Your computer's freaking out.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. Please sit down. Start talking about interesting things. So
right,
your T-shirt. You like MTV? Tell me about
actually,
it.
I was gonna talk. We were gonna say this. We are gonna talk about how we fixed the mic. I fixed the mic.
We fixed the mic. We're a team.
We're a team. Yeah, okay. We will play the clip.
We're a team.
In a little bit.
Oh, here's the clip.
No. I'm just testing the mic to see if it's working, and it is. I'm pretty sure. What's this way the fuck down here? Nope, it's not. I am totally a genius. Thank you. Yeah, and I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, Jesus. Just kidding. Fuck him. He's not real. So yeah, thank you for the award. Bye.
There's the clip.
Well, I was gonna play the clip after I described that Tom tried for like 15 minutes to fix the mic.
I'd say it was a good solid 4 seconds of looking at the computer.
I literally 1 second figured it out.
The gains. Never mind. Literally
1 second. And that was the acceptance speech that I chose. That was it. Yeah. Okay. So that was.
Come back.
That was a great acceptance speech. Anyway. So we were talking about Game of Thrones. That's what we were talking about.
Hey, if anyone wants to sample a Switchblade, there you go. Sample that.
So yeah, I didn't like it because it was graphic. That's why I didn't like. I like it. Okay, I do like Game of Thrones. It is a little bit too graphic for me, because I'm not a big fan of blood and everything. But I do handle it for the show because it's got
girl or something.
Yeah,
a lady.
No, I do handle it for the show because it's a good show. What the fuck were we talking about before Game of Thrones, though?
What Peter Dinklage probably calls his manhood. Is it Little Dink? Little D? Or is that the Big D?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Or Little P. Peter Dinklage.
Peter.
He plays
Cottontail?
Tyrion.
I don't know what he calls his penis because I'm not weird like that.
We could wonder.
I wonder. No offense to you midgets out there. Or wait, you're not supposed to use the midget
it's
word.
It's called little people.
Okay. Have you heard the joke or the comedian talk about how we say the N word? You're not supposed to say midgets.
Is that the M word?
Well, yeah. They don't say the N word. Like, oh, there's like, you don't say the N word. When you say the N word, you say the N word. You don't say, whatever. So when you say, oh, you're not supposed to say midgets. Like, well, obviously, like. Because it's like calling them the N word.
Yeah,
and then they're like, well,
say it, what?
If you can't say the N word and you say the N word when you're talking about the N word, then how come we can say midgets just fine?
No, it's really, really offensive when you say midgets.
Oh yeah, so it's as offensive as saying the N word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that midgets were enslaved for hundreds of years?
I saw Willow.
What?
Willow. Movie. Willow.
I'd never...
One of the few George Lucas movies.
Oh. Other than Star Wars, of course.
Well, there was Star Wars, Indiana Jones,
And then Willow.
Willow.
I never saw that.
Yeah.
Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about before?
Peter Dinks.
Oh yeah, I was gonna. Okay, no offense to the midgets. That's why I said that.
Is it
because
normal size? It is normal size.
I was gonna say, yeah. Is it like a normal sized?
Not that I know because I've seen one. Just I'm assuming because of how the genetics work that it's the same size or it's regular. Size.
Do they poop the same? Is their poop the same color or not the same color?
What?
Same size as our
Should be, yeah.
poop.
The only thing that's different is well, there's dwarfism, midgetism,
Well, they
pygmies. Well, pygmy is just a small person.
They call them
Primordial dwarfism is a different.
They call
thing.
him a dwarf. They don't say he's
Dwarfism.
a midget.
Well, yeah, you don't really say midget anymore. It's like the N word. Come on.
God damn it. So I apologize for all of that, basically.
We apologize.
Yeah, we just say we apologize. That's our thing. I'm not a bigot. Don't worry.
You are now.
I'm not. I'm not. I just literally am curious. Literally.
I don't know. You could probably look it up.
Literally.
You could look it up. Like you could just.
Yeah, I
go
could
on,
look it up.
Go on Pornhub. Look up midgets.
Hey, literally.
Literally.
Literally look it up.
Literally look it up.
Literally
Use
look with
the
your
English.
eyes.
Yeah. Use English. Use Siri. Then you're not using literal because you're not typing.
Siri. She's such a bitch. I can't handle Siri. She calls me the N-word.
She calls you the M word.
Yeah. No, she calls me the N-word. She really does. It was an accident. I didn't mean for her to do that. She's like, do you want me to call you this? I'm like, well, I mean, sure. But, I mean, if you mean it in a friendly way.
Yeah.
Like a brother to a brother. No offense to the black people. We're sorry.
No, you apologize. You're the one who said it.
I apologize. Yeah, Tom.
Don't bring me into this.
So, we had some fun between the time that we started recording again. Or am I not supposed to say that that we are actually stopping recording?
We never stopped.
We never stopped.
It was a full continuous.
That's how we continued to. We actually figured out how to make the mic work while recording.
Yeah, because that can happen.
So Tom had me recorded me saying Paris.
Yeah.
The word
and then
Paris.
I turned him into a woman.
Yeah, and then while he did that, he actually said Paris while recording. So he has this little sound bite of him saying Paris.
Paris.
And it's like Paris, like
Paris.
someone who's very upset, like Paris.
We're going to Paris again.
So yeah, that was fun. They'll hear that in about 5 years. That song that you're making from it.
Paris.
Paris.
How about them hot dogs?
I like hot dogs, but I keep on hearing all this shit about how there's like cockroach shit in it or something like that, or there's a bunch of like gross fucking stuff in it to make a hot dog or something.
Cockroach poop.
Rodent shit. That's what it is. Rat shit.
Is it cheap? Do they buy it on the dozen?
Yeah, they buy rats
By the dozen.
by the dozen, and then they make them shit, and then they put in hot dogs. I don't know if that's actually real. I just hear
You know,
that.
if you eat enough hot dogs, your genes will change.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
You'll shit your pants.
your
and
real
you'll-
genes.
Yeah, you'll
obviously.
shit your pants and you'll have to change your genes.
Not your like genetics.
No, your genetics.
Oh.
There's a series of A's that, well, it's like AATA or something like that. And then if you eat enough hot dogs, there's a chemical in it where it'll change it to all A's instead of the T. It'll just flip.
And then what happens?
Nothing.
Oh.
It's a useless gene, but it does change your genes.
So it begs the question: does eating bananas turn you into a banana if you eat too many?
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, we do have like almost the same genetic structure. There's like
As a banana?
There's like I can't remember how many differences, but there's like very little differences between us and a banana.
Yeah, you can say that about anything, though.
I'm just saying that's weird. That's weird. Maybe it's because monkeys eat bananas. Maybe that's because we originated from monkeys, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Maybe it's because bananas and monkeys.
They're not our cousin. They're our direct
ancestor. So yeah, maybe that's why bananas are so closely related to us.
And they fit in our hand perfectly.
That's
Almost as if they
wait.
were designed for it.
So wait, That's like the like that's how Christians prove that God exists.
It's banana.
Because
Well, yeah.
banana fits in your hand. Okay,
What else fits in your hand that well?
your dick. That's what fits in your hand.
It doesn't
perfectly.
curve most of the time.
And what you're supposed what are you supposed to not do with your dick? Jack off.
yeah, but it's there to tempt you.
Oh, sneaky. Is it in the shape of a snake because it's supposed to be like Satan?
Yeah, if you put it in front of an apple and try to sell it to you.
God. I'm not an atheist. I just don't I don't believe there is a God, but I don't believe that there isn't. So it's not atheism, it's just
You're
I
like
don't care.
dividing by zero.
I don't give a fuck. Like what if there is or is not a God or
That'd be an
something.
agnostic.
Sure, why not?
Or a deist.
I don't really believe anything except for science. I'm a Scientologist. That's it. That's what they call those people, right?
Yep.
You don't want to be
So you
labeled as a
believe-
Scientologist.
That our souls were in a volcano.
Oh, we apologize for all the people we've just offended in the past, 5 minutes.
Who cares about Scientologists, though? Come on.
I don't know, man. If John Travolta's
I think
listening to this,
it's universally understood that Scientology is
pretty crazy.
fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want John Travolta to be like, I don't know, man. That's that's pretty hurtful. I'm John Travolta. He obviously always talks like that and sounds exactly like that.
I guess.
That's my John Travolta impression, by the way.
You know, there's
I always pop my collar, by the way, too, whenever I talk like that.
there's a point with Scientologists if they get to a level in the church. It's called a church.
Mm-hmm. I think I've heard this, but go ahead.
That they finally tell you that aliens are involved in the religion.
You know that they don't just accept anyone in there
No.
into Scientology.
You have to pay a lot of money to get up into that level.
Man, that guy that invented that shit,
Genius.
genius. God damn. Whoever invented
No one makes the connection.
any religion.
No one makes the connection that he was a science fiction writer before.
Oh yeah.
being a
I heard
Jesus.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, he like Battlefield Earth or whatever.
I don't know.
Battleground
I don't
Earth.
remember. I just remember hearing that he was
That's
a
his.
science fiction writer. So yeah.
Battlefield Earth, I think.
I don't know. I'm sure if they really want to, they'll look it up. But
I think John Travolta is in that movie.
oh my god.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why he's a Scientologist. Maybe he got in for free.
I think that's him. Yeah,
Yeah, he got in
Yeah.
for free.
audit. You need an audit. I need an audit.
Yeah.
Auditing. Make all my bad thoughts go away.
There you go. You need to be a Scientologist.
I am.
Tomonologist.
That's what I'll be called in the Scientology circles. Tomonologist.
Yeah. And then there'll be people under you who just do your bidding.
Yeah. And if anyone tries to take pharmaceuticals, I'll lock them in a closet for a week.
Of course.
That happened.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they don't really talk about it, but it happened or something like that happened. Yeah, they locked someone in a someone who needed depression pills or something.
Oh, to prove that they don't need medicine?
Yeah, they locked them in a room.
That's just made them crazy instead. Okay.
Yeah, somewhere along that lines. I don't really remember. It's been a while since I heard it. But
So did they feed them, or did they just die in there?
yeah, they fed them. They got out. And something. I don't know. Something happened.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Uh-huh. Their thum was just totally screwed up.
I changed my mind. My religion is I actually follow Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu's the religion I follow under. I can't remember what the fuck they actually say, but but
I approve of it.
I actually really want to get a tattoo of Cthulhu
Cthulhu.
on my.
You should get his squid tentacles coming out your mouth.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
And then down by your Johnson, you should have it.
Dick Johnson.
Dick Johnson. You should have the tentacles wrapping around your shaft.
That would hurt.
What?
The
It's just a tattoo. It's not a real tentacle.
It would hurt getting the tattoo.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking maybe just his head.
And if you ever lose it, people will know it's yours.
Oh, I'm not planning on losing it.
You don't plan on it ever.
Yeah, I guess you never plan on losing anything, to be honest. Well, I mean, that's not false.
You could plan on losing your
There's a lot of things you could plan on losing.
Yeah.
Your teeth, mainly. Like when you're a kid.
Yeah.
They tell you. Actually, no, fuck. I didn't believe that shit. My parents were like, yeah, you're gonna start losing your teeth. And I'm like, no, fuck, no.
That's bullshit.
That is bullshit. And then I started losing my teeth. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Am I dying? Am I decaying?
Take that children's book.
There's a children. Is there?
Mm-hmm. Probably.
About
losing teeth? Yeah, there's probably
like 6 different, like, in every language.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there isn't, I'm gonna write one.
You should, if there isn't, but I know there is. There's this kid who falls apart. He loses a tooth and then he finds belly button lint and he thinks he's falling apart. It's kind of a grotesque book. He dies at the end.
That's pretty fucked up, man. Anyway, so we went from what were we talking about before Game of Thrones to Game of Thrones, to
Peter Dinks Dink.
Yeah, which somehow, how the fuck are we here? Where are we?
Why are we here? Well, it's a coincidence of time and space.
Are you talking about why humans are on Earth?
Yeah.
No, we already talked. We just actually we kind of brisked this, but we did kind of talk about why we're here.
Why are we here?
Well, it started out as what you call, like a microorganism.
Yeah.
Evolved
into a monkey.
Eventually evolved again, until we became.
And then Shih Tzu somewhere happened in there.
And then you think about maybe.
I love the argument where there's evidence for microevolution but not macro. And you ask, what does that even mean? And they're like, well, there's evidence for micro but not macroevolution. Like,
so they don't.
What does that mean to you though? There's no evidence for macroevolution. They just say it louder.
I said. No, I know what you said.
Maybe you were dumb and didn't hear me.
Explain it, please. I just did this. Oh man. We already talked about the microwave. Damn it. But what about the macrowave? God damn it.
Well, why are monkeys still here if we came from monkeys?
They're just people that haven't evolved yet.
There are cousins. Well, why do we have cousins then? What? What does that even mean? Oh, God.
I'm sorry, you're too stupid. I can't handle this.
Comets, they're involved.
Comments?
Yeah.
Comments?
There's
comments?
an amino acid or something that's found more readily in comets than anywhere else. And we have 100% of that version.
Real quick. Do you think there's life on Mars?
Yeah. They found it, but the evidence, some of it contradicts itself, but later on so they took a scoop of the soil and they gave it nutrients, and there should be gas that's released from the resulting swill, which is basically farts from little tiny organisms, bacteria. Okay. And they detected that. So through that test, they should have said we have life on Mars. But because of the salty soil, it came up with another thing too that negated that test.
Well, there's water in the soil.
Yeah, but with that test, there was like a contradicting evidence. So with one side of the evidence, yes, there's life on Mars. But with the other one, they didn't want to jump to conclusions because science is never like, oh, just jump to a conclusion.
Of course not.
So, okay,
they don't want to freak people out.
So, yes, for sure, there's life on Mars. They found it. So yeah, the bacteria. Nothing above bacteria, but yeah, there's bacteria
that we know of. We haven't dug that deep.
Yeah.
Find some bones that we're not supposed to see.
Have you heard of Pan?
Peter Pan?
Genesis?
Yes, I've heard of Peter Pan.
Pangenesis or something like that?
No, I'm
it's where life first evolved on Mars. like single-celled organisms. And then something hit Mars, and then escape velocity of chunks flew through space and then landed on Earth. Because if you look back on the fossil record with fossil record on Earth, you get to a point where there's just suddenly life. And there's no like build up, or not build. You wouldn't see build up, but there's nothing. There's like a weird, just sudden life.
Yeah.
So at that point, that's where life came from. Was first on Mars. Which
Where are we at here?
I don't know.
Probably way over.
We're at like 20.
So are we gonna do that first part and just say that's an episode?
We'll cut in and out with bad audio. We'll cut right now into something funny. Wasn't that funny?
That was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
God damn, what was I gonna say? So Google's got a lot of money.
Google's got all of the money.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, every money that everyone has.
All right, so
there's $5 in my pocket
Google,
that doesn't even belong to me.
It's Google's.
It's Google's.
Anyway, Google. There's actually
Did you know Google's name is spelled wrong? It's a typo.
Really?
Yeah. Anyways, go on.
It's Goggle.
No, it's Googel.
Oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, so Google has. This is my theory, or our theory. There's another Earth on the other side.
What?
Of the sun.
What? Marduk?
No.
No?
Okay, anyway, this Earth is just called Google now.
Okay.
Google Earth.
This is a theory in your head?
No, this is true.
This is fact.
This is fact. Anyway, Google.
Hypothesis.
In about 10 years, Google is just going to take all the good people and smart people
and put it
on this new Earth.
Google.
Yes.
Is this called? Wait for it.
Google
Is this
Earth.
called Google Earth?
I already said that. Yeah.
No.
Anyway, so everything on Google Earth is going to be called Google. Your name, Google. Everything is Google. And then you're just going to...
It just depends on how many O's are in your name.
It's just going to be, difference of verbs or like whatever. So like, I Googled all over the floor and I Googled up to my workplace and Googled everyone there. So
wait, what jobs are there? Just Google?
Google.
Oh, so
it's just going to be people running Google.
I Googled the Google and Googled on my Google while I Googled the Google. And I got in trouble because
then all the babies
I Googled Rebecca. There's I probably will get Googled in the next Google.
The HR representative of Google didn't really like that.
Yeah, if you Google one of Google's employees, they'll Google the shit out of you.
The kids, when they first speak, they say Google. Google.
Is this where this all leads up to?
Yeah.
This
is actually what it is.
That punchline?
Yeah, that's the actual punchline. There you go.
Wow.
That was the joke. It wasn't that funny.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Google.
How about Beats
By Dr. Dre?
getting bought by Apple?
Wait, was that really?
I don't know.
That happened?
I don't know.
Oh.
What do you think about it?
I don't fucking care.
Let's say it did and didn't at the same time. Let's Schrodinger it.
Well, okay. All right. So, wait, did you hear that? Okay. So it used to be Dr. Dre, not Jay-Z. Dr. Dre and some other company. And then he ended up Dr. Dre ended up just cutting them out of the whole thing. And he's just like, I want to make all the money. Personally, if that was me, if I was Dr. Dre.
Is he a doctor?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. He's got a PhD in rap.
All right.
I don't know if that's actually his spiel. Anyway, if I was Dr. Dre,
it's honorary. Yeah.
I would probably not do that because, for one, I don't need that much fucking money. I already have millions of dollars if I'm Dr. Dre. I don't need more. I would be comfortable with about a few $1 million. That would be my life set.
Yeah.
I don't need anything else. Just buy a nice studio for me, and that's all I really need. The rest will just go to
Tacos.
Yeah, Taco Bell.
No, Del Taco.
No, fuck Del Taco.
Yeah, but
every time I go to Del Taco, it's the most depressing thing. Okay, I went at 3:00 in the morning. This guy, I swear to God, he was just ready to kill himself. Like he just
at Del Taco.
Yes. We pull up, And he's like, welcome to Del Taco. And I look to my friend, and I'm trying my hardest not to laugh out loud, and it's really not...
You almost LOL'd?
Yeah.
You literally
I
LOL'd?
literally almost LOL'd. And I got up there, and this guy, and I don't mean this to being a bad thing or whatever, but he looks like he probably goes home every day, and he's like, all right, guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this time. And his mom comes in, she's like, you're not gonna do it, you're a pussy. And he's just like, Mom, get the fuck out of here. And, yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, he's fine. He works at Del Taco.
he's
He's
gainfully employed.
I mean, he's got money coming.
He works the window. Meets lots of new people each day.
I apologize to that guy.
In that movie, Blade Runner.
Yeah.
The Blade Runner. Or Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
Yeah. Taco Bell is the only fast food company.
Okay.
And they sell like sushi and stuff. That's what's happening now. Because they just started selling breakfast.
Oh, so automatically the next step is sushi.
Yeah, like anytime I have breakfast
It's sushi.
or cinnamon rolls, I want sushi.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's weird. If I get sushi, I automatically want cinnamon roll. If I get a cinnamon roll, I want sushi.
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I really like Taco Bell, and I've tried their new breakfast stuff, and it's pretty good too.
Have you ever used a human as a dinner plate?
No, I have not.
Oh, okay.
Saw a picture of Eddie Murphy doing that not too long ago, though.
Well, Eddie Murphy's done it, then...
I have to do it then, too.
You don't have to.
Well, yeah, I do.
Okay. Go ahead. We got the parts.
I'm not gonna... I don't want to do it right now. I mean, I'm hungry and all, but that's just too much. So, yeah. Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn. Was it fun?
Yeah.
Like, did you come all over the place?
No, there's lots of, sauce and stuff. Not my sauce.
No, not your sauce. Chocolate sauce, then.
No, I can't have chocolate, though.
Oh, yeah, you can't have chocolate sauce, so it was like caramel sauce.
Yeah.
It was like sugar-free chocolate sauce.
It was like ice cream.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Not.
You guys get all sticky and then go into the...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's actually one of the best things ever, is showering with someone else there. At first you're like, oh hey, there's someone other.
You're like, oh, how'd you get in here? Hey guys.
Wait a minute, this is my private time to sing and shit.
I do lots of thinking in the
I do
shower.
so much fucking thinking. Like I said earlier, I came up with that comic idea.
Yeah.
While I was in the shower earlier today.
I do yoga in the shower.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Do you slip and fall? Like,
No.
Your parents come in and they're like, oh my god.
In the shower.
Why is my
Okay,
son...
so you know how hard it is to stand up with one leg and close your eyes?
Yeah.
I can do that in the shower.
Nice.
But I can't do that out of the shower.
It's because of the running water. It helps
Yeah.
you not be...
Like I focus on a stream on my forehead, and that gives me a point of reference so I don't fall over.
Do you ever meditate?
Yeah.
We talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped because I was kind of freaking out. I mean, I kept on seeing a fox. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
You got the tumor. A tumor.
Yeah. So I was going home from my friend's house one day, and I saw a fox. And it's not terribly rare here in Royal Oak.
Sure, it was a fox, and not like a.
Oh, it was a fox. It was damn right a fox. Damn sure it was a fox. And I went and followed it a little bit, and it went into the forest. And I didn't want to go to the forest because I knew that I'd probably get murdered if I went into the forest.
Yeah,
it was like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oak. Getting murdered.
Yeah, Royal Oak.
Stuggy.
Yeah, it's the birthplace of death.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of other freaky shit that happened. I guess I kind of put it in my head that fox is my spirit animal. That's great, but yeah, I stopped because I just kind of started freaking out. And I mean,
I think my spirit animal's the waffle. It's just it just gets me.